Oh, hi. I was looking at my new telephone, just thinking if I made a wise decision. A wise decision is a good judgment about a certain thing. So you can say someone has made a wise decision or someone has made a wise action. In this case, I think I've made a wise decision in buying this telephone. And of course, we can also talk about a wise person. Please say with me, everyone, a wise person. So if someone you know has a good judgment with regards a certain thing, they are able to decide or make a certain choice based on their experience. You can say someone is wise. Someone is wise. In today's video, we're going to be having a look at the suffix wise. The suffix wise, which is going to help you improve your range of vocabulary. It's going to help you speak a lot more like a native, and it's going to help you save time every time you speak. Video coming right up. Great to have you back. If this is your first time here, my name is Olaleye from Onetutor, bringing you great tips on how you can speak English effectively. Remember everyone, one of the goals of this channel is to give power to you, so that you're able to speak English fluently. You're able to speak English with power. Of course, if you have new vocabularies every time, it's going to add change. It's going to give you change. It's going to add flavor, like you put salt and pepper on your meal. So of course, it's going to add a little bit of taste to your speech every time, to everything you are saying every time you speak English. Remember everyone, if you were eating the same meal every day, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, you were eating the same meal. Of course, you might enjoy it initially because it's your choice, and of course, you might enjoy that initially, but then later on, it might it might taste the same. Because you know what to expect. There's no excitement, in the meal. So just like your vocabulary, if you're able to learn new vocabularies every time, it's going to give you a different taste. It's going to give a different taste to whoever is listening to you every time, because you're not coming across as being flat. You are changing every time, and when you change every time, it gives power to your words. You might consider subscribing to the channel somewhere down here if you haven't done that already, so that you can stay notified of videos like this one that will help you take your English to the very top. Hit the like button if you're learning just a little bit of English every time. Now let's jump into the video. What is a suffix? A suffix is simply a letter, or perhaps a group of letters that you add to a certain word to make another word. For example, we have happy. If you add ness to happy, it becomes happiness. We have hope. If you add full to hope, it becomes hopeful. So of course we can say a suffix is a group of letters, or perhaps a letter that you can add to another word that's going to make you have another word. So in order to fully understand how to use the suffix wise, I'll be using my telephone as a good example. So someone could ask me, what do you think about these telephones? So I could say that I think the price is high, or the cost is high. Someone could ask me another question, what's your view about the telephone? So I could say, well, cost-wise, it is high. Cost-wise, it is high. So of course, if you observe the two sentences, my responses, the first response was, well, the cost of the telephone is high. So I could say that the cost of the telephone is high, or I could simply say cost-wise, it is high. Cost-wise, the price is high. So now I've substituted speaking of the telephone, speaking of the cost. So I said, speaking of the cost, it is high. I can simply say cost-wise. Cost-wise. So it saves you a lot of time, instead of saying, speaking of the telephone, you can simply say cost-wise. Cost-wise, the price is high, or cost-wise, it is high. Thanks for watching today's video, everyone. Remember to alternate your vocabulary every time you speak, and I'll see you at the next one.